Hey everyone, welcome back to Wealth Wave, where we break down everything you need to know about Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and the financial changes that impact your wallet every single day. I hope you're all doing well because today's update is a big one. We've got some major Social Security changes coming in 2026, and trust me, these updates are going to affect millions of seniors, disability beneficiaries, and even those still working and paying into the system. Some of these adjustments could shrink your monthly benefit or even delay when you can start collecting, but there are also new opportunities and rule changes that could help certain people more than others. So, if you want to stay ahead of what's changing and make sure your benefits are protected, then make sure you watch this video all the way through. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you in the comments. What's one thing you wish Social Security would fix or do differently? Maybe it's how they calculate the COLA, or maybe it's just how complicated the system is. Drop your thoughts down below. I always love hearing your perspectives. Alright, let's get right into it. 1. The 2026 COLA increase, what it really means. The Social Security Administration has officially confirmed the 2026 Cost of Living Adjustment, COLA, and it's set at 2.8%. Now, on paper that sounds decent. An increase is an increase, right? But when you take a closer look, it's not quite the relief many people were hoping for. Let's put this into perspective. In 2023, the COLA was a massive 8.7%. One of the highest in 40 years. Then it dropped to 2.5% for 2025. And now, it's ticking up just slightly to 2.8% for 2026. For the average retiree, that means about $56 more per month, bringing the average benefit to roughly $2,071 for individuals and $3,328 for couples. But here's where things get tricky. Medicare premiums are also going up. The standard Medicare Part B premium is expected to increase to around $206.50 a month, up from $185 this year. So once you do the math, that $56 COLA increase starts to look more like a $34 bump after Medicare takes its share. And that's the frustration many retirees are feeling right now. Social Security goes up a little, but rent, food, and healthcare costs keep climbing a lot faster. One senior told me recently, every year it feels like I gain a little, then inflation just takes it right back. And honestly, that's what so many people are feeling. Even moderate inflation chips away at fixed income faster than most expect. So if you rely mostly or entirely on Social Security, this is the time to budget carefully because that small increase might not stretch as far as you'd like once those new premiums hit. 2. Full retirement age. The big 67 arrives. Next, another major change. The full retirement age, FRA, officially reaches 67 in 2026. This has been rolling out gradually over the past few decades, but starting next year, it's fully in effect for anyone born in 1960 or later. That means 67 is now the earliest age you can collect your full Social Security benefit with no reduction. Now, here's the tough part. If you decide to claim early at age 62, your benefits will be permanently reduced by about 30%. On the other hand, if you wait until age 70, your benefit grows by around 8% per year you delay. It's a trade-off, no doubt. The system rewards those who can afford to wait, but for people who've spent their careers in physical jobs or who need the money earlier, that delay can feel really unfair. This is something policymakers keep debating. Should the rules be more flexible for people who simply can't keep working into their late 60s? Time will tell. 3. The 2026 earnings test new limits for workers on benefits. If you're still working and collecting Social Security before your full retirement age, the earnings test limit determines how much you can make before your benefits are temporarily reduced. In 2025, that limit was $23,400. In 2026, it's rising to $24,480. That means for every $2 you earn above that limit, the SSA will withhold $1 in benefits. Now, if you're reaching full retirement age in 2026, your higher threshold will be $65,160 and you'll lose $1 in benefits for every $3 you earn above that until your birthday month. After that, there's no limit at all. This change gives just a little more breathing room to those balancing part-time work and Social Security, and more people are working longer these days, either because they enjoy what they do or because they simply need the extra income. 4. Payroll taxes. What's changing for 2026? The Social Security payroll tax rate itself is staying the same at 6.2%, but the income cap, the amount of earnings subject to that tax, is going up again. In 2025, the cap was $176,100. For 2026, it's rising to $184,500. That means higher earners will pay a bit more, roughly $11,439 in total Social Security tax. Some people say that's fair because it helps keep the program solvent, while others argue it's another squeeze on middle-class workers creeping into higher brackets. And don't forget, there's no income cap for Medicare taxes. Every dollar you earn is taxed for Medicare, and if you make more than $200,000 as an individual or $250,000 as a couple, they'll pay an additional 0.9% on top of that. 5. Work credits and eligibility updates. Let's talk about something a lot of people overlook: work credits. These are what determine if you even qualify for Social Security benefits. You need 40 credits total, and you can earn up to 4 per year. In 2026, you'll need to earn $1,890 per credit, or $7,560 to earn all 4 for the year. That's a small increase from last year. Remember, earning more than 40 credits doesn't increase your benefit. What matters most is your 35 highest earning years, so if you're still in the workforce, every extra year of higher income helps boost your future check. 6. Social Security's long-term challenge. Here's the reality: the Social Security Trust Fund is still facing a serious shortfall. According to the latest projections, the fund could become insolvent by 2033. If that happens, the program would only be able to pay about 77% of benefits, meaning an average retiree could lose around $400 to $500 per month. That's not fearmongering, that's the official government estimate. Fixing this problem would require tough decisions: raising taxes, cutting benefits, or restructuring how the system works entirely. The Trump administration has said it's committed to protecting benefits for current retirees while trying to strengthen the system for future generations. But so far, no long-term fix has been finalized. 7. Disability Benefit Changes, SSDI. Now, one of the most controversial changes coming in 2026 involves Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI. A new rule is expected to make it harder for some applicants to qualify, especially older workers. Right now, around 33% of SSDI applicants are approved, only about 23% on their first try. The average SSDI payment is about $1,538 a month. The upcoming rule would change how factors like age, education, and job history are weighed, meaning fewer people might meet the updated eligibility criteria. If you or someone you know plans to apply in 2026, start preparing now. Gather your medical records, document everything, and consider speaking with a Social Security advocate or attorney. Sometimes that extra help can make all the difference when appealing a denial. 8. The $2,000 stimulus proposal, where it stands. Now, let's touch on something many of you have been asking about: the $2,000 stimulus payment President Trump mentioned earlier this year. He said he wants to use tariff revenue to send out payments to Americans, including seniors and disability recipients. But right now, that plan is stalled in Congress because of ongoing budget and government funding debates. However, if the economy slows down after the holidays, this proposal could resurface early next year, and you can be sure WealthWave will keep you updated every step of the way. 9. Medicare open enrollment. Don't skip this. Medicare open enrollment is happening right now, and 2026 will bring some major changes to many plans. Some states are introducing new pre-authorization requirements for certain services, and several Advantage and Part D plans are adjusting their coverage. Even if you're happy with your current plan, take the time to review your options. You might find better coverage or save a significant amount of money by switching. And since Part B premiums are increasing, even small savings elsewhere can make a big difference throughout the year. Final thoughts: stay informed and prepared. All of these changes might sound overwhelming, but here's the bottom line.